Nigeria, located in West Africa, was once made up of many different kingdoms, tribes, and ethnic groups. For centuries, people in the area had their own rulers, cultures, and ways of life. But in the late 1800s, British colonizers arrived and began taking control of the land. By 1914, the British had joined the northern and southern parts of the country to form one colony called Nigeria. Under British rule, Nigerians had limited power. The British controlled the government, economy, and resources. They used Nigeria mainly for trade and raw materials like palm oil, cocoa, and tin. While the British built some infrastructure like railways and schools, they mainly ruled for their own benefit. As time went on, Nigerians began to push back. Educated Nigerians started forming political groups, newspapers, and unions to fight for rights and better treatment. One of the early political parties, the Nigerian National Democratic Party, NNDP, was founded in the 1920s by Herbert Macaulay, often called the father of Nigerian nationalism. He and others began to demand more participation in government. In the 1940s and 1950s, more political parties formed, including the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, the NCNC, led by Nnamdi Azikiwe, the Action Group led by Obafemi Awolowo, and the Northern People's Congress, NPC, led by Ahmadu Bello. These leaders represented the main regions and ethnic groups, the Igbo in the east, Yoruba in the west, and Hausa Fulani in the north. World War II was a turning point. After the war, many African countries began demanding independence. Britain was also weaker and more open to change. In Nigeria, political leaders increased pressure for self-rule. The British gradually allowed more Nigerians to take part in government through a series of new constitutions in 1946, 1951, and 1954. By 1957, regional governments in Nigeria had gained more control. Talks between Nigerian leaders and the British continued, and finally, they agreed that Nigeria would become fully independent. On October 1, 1960, Nigeria gained its independence from Britain. A Nigerian flag was raised, and the people celebrated across the country. Nnamdi Azikiwe became the country's first governor-general, and later its first president, while Abubakar Tafawa Balewa became the first prime minister. Independence was a major victory for Nigerians, but challenges soon followed. The country was made up of many different ethnic groups with different interests, and this caused tension. In the years after independence, political struggles and disagreements led to a civil war and military takeovers. Still, October 1st remains a proud day for Nigerians. It marks the moment when they took control of their country and began building their own future.